Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of No Hold Barred with IT. My name is Itino. I have to come on today because of the recent developments in Afghanistan. Some of you had seen, um, you had the news. You have you have seen what is going on there. So that brings me to what I want to address today. Um, Before I move, I want to appreciate my subscribers, people that subscribe during the week. And as I said, I'm going to be giving out this mug. Can you see it? It's a customized mug. You can see my picture there. Okay, so I said you guys should just subscribe, and then when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a raffle, and the winners will take this mug. I'm going to mail it to you, and then you're going to do something extra because YouTube do send me names of subscribers, but not all of them. So I will need you to comment on my videos and click the like button. That way I will see your profile, at least your name and everything, in case YouTube didn't send all, because they don't send all the names all the time. So what I want to discuss today is so sad, it's so disheartening about what is happening in Afghanistan, and that is why I'm going to be going to Nigeria to call out our fathers of faith to speak out. That's just it. So that's why I titled this video that Afghanistan in ruins, fathers of faith, save Nigeria. Please, we are on our knees. We are begging you to intervene in the situation in Nigeria. Some of you, I agree, has been talking individually on your pulpit. You've been making commentaries, but the situation now is not what it's more than making commentaries. Now I will take you down memory lane in the church history. The present day Turkey, all right, was let me say is was, we still use was the Asia Minor. I'm not telling you what you don't know because you read the Bible. The churches, the early churches in the New Testament were based in the present day Turkey. So if Turkey can be overrun by Islamic extremists, then who says Nigeria cannot? Now, 99 statistics have it that 99.9% of churches in the Bible were located in the present day Turkey, and they had their cathedrals, big buildings and everything like we have now in Nigeria. The thing that's going to happen if you don't speak out is that all these edifices, apart from the fact that Revelation says all these edifices is like one gathering firewood. All right, when Christ shall come the second time, it's like person, that's after the rapture now. It's like one gathering firewood. So fire will engulf them. That's just a simple message. But before then, if you people are not talking, all these landmarks, all these cathedrals, truth be told, they will become refugee camps, IDP camps, and of course UNICEF workstations. Okay, so Apostle Paul and his compatriots like John, Timothy, and all that, they all walked, they trekked on the streets of the present day Turkey when it was they refer to them in the Bible as Turkey, all those places as Asia Minor. They were there. That means they established the gospel there. The 7 churches in the book of Revelation that John was in, that Jesus addressed, they were located there. What am I saying? Turkey was, present day Turkey was more grounded in Christianity than Nigeria is now. So if we are keeping quiet, if you won't speak truth to power, then we are going there. It's so sad that when politicians want to go for elective position, they come to you, they attend your programs, all that and all that. That is endorsement. They want you to endorse it there. If a politician come to your program, they know they are not daft. They know that when you pray for them, your members see that as an endorsement, and they will vote for them. Take for instance, somebody wants to go for governorship. He goes to Holy Ghost service or one of the programs in the camp, or Winners Chapel program, and these our fathers pray for them. Automatically, members say, "Oh, my daddy has prayed for this one, so this is it." So that's what they are using you for. So after the election, what happens? In the Bible, Samuel won kings. Jeremiah was very vocal. The same thing with Samuel and the host of others. You know them. I won't teach you Bible. The kings call them father. Kings, they call them father. They don't go to kings. Kings come to them to find directions, to search God's heart, to want to know what God has to say to them. But unfortunately, the reverse is the case now. When after the election then you are the one that will go looking for politicians. It is so sad. Very, very close to you there in Ethiopia. There is war in Ethiopia now, and this thing that has escalated into civil war, began as ethnic fight. Now there is a full-blown war in Ethiopia. God forbid war. There is a cliche in the church that irritates me. They will say, "God help us." See, He will not come down. The Bible says He has given us everything that we need pertaining to this life and godliness. He has come first time as a lamb. The second time is coming as a judge. There is no way two way about that. I want you to watch a video, then I will come back and continue.
Then I served almost 7 years as a strong member. I was vice president of the women wing, national. And I know what I'm saying, and that sometimes becomes me. The way the church is going. We're too relaxed and sleeping. I remember there was a time I said, we are too relaxed in the church. If we're not careful, one day they will come and wrap us with the blankets we sleep. And it's gradually coming to pass. Amen.
Amen.
There are a lot of plans that honestly I but they are smarter than all of us here. They plan ahead. What are you planning for the house of God? You only plan for your stomach, you plan for your family. Have you ever sat down and said, what will the church of God benefit in the next 100 years? What is the next generation in the church will benefit in the next 100 years? What are our thoughts in the church concerning the situation that is happening now? Some of us are not yet believing that something will happen in Nigeria. Or something is happening in Nigeria. The only thing they know, we are hungry. When Abacha, people still condemn Abacha, but I think like Abacha is the best president Nigeria has missed. Whether you like it or not. Because newspapers said a lot of things about Abacha, but I now believe that Abacha was the right person for the house of, that God kept him there for the church. When I was still a Muslim, and I was still a member of the National Assembly, and I was a journalist. So I do go to most of this, and when something happens like this, they ask me to go. In our house, they insisted 3 times, including IBB and many others, insisted that Abacha should sign Nigeria as a member of OIC. He refused. He said God did not make a mistake to keep both the Christians and the Muslims in this nation. For that reason, he will not sign. It will happen after his death. Let me open up something to you. It was the same Muslims that killed Abacha. It wasn't any Christian or anybody. Muslims killed Abacha because of some of these things that I want to open up to you. It got to the point that Abacha told them that why he will not sign this is the Constitution said freedom of worship. And if he insists that that means the whole nation will be Islamic, and truly by Constitution we are Islamic nation. Do you understand? Yes. Because when you look at the Constitution, there is nothing like church in the Constitution. But there is Sharia, there's mosques in the Constitution. I remember one day I called the current president. And I said, he said who was talking, I introduced myself. I said, sir, are you aware that the National Church has no certificate of occupancy? The mosque has the certificate of occupancy, but the National Church don't have. Are you aware? I have to open up some things to him. I said, you people are busy sitting there eating the money and not knowing what will befall your children that are coming behind. Who are you? What do you mean? I said, go and find out whether the National Church has certificate of occupancy. And it was the hard work of El Rufai. He did all these things to make sure, apart from J.T. Hussein, we have never produced a minister, the FCT minister. And that one was military. That means they are telling us that the nation belongs to Muslims. And the stupid thing that pained me much is that those who sat down and wrote the Constitution were Christians. They got money, they got what they want and wrote rubbish and kept for us to suffer it. But as the God of heaven liveth, the flock is about to turn.
Amen.
I don't know how God is going to turn it. That's why he said, I'm the God of all flesh. Is there anything too difficult for me to do? No. There is nothing. We must open our eyes. There's something they said in Hausa, Sabod Azabaya. No matter how close you are with them, that will not stop them from destroying you when the time comes. Yes. We are crying now. They are going to retire. Yes, because they have planned this for long. What plan did we plan for our children? I am only crying for the ones that are coming behind us. Because we have sold their birthright already. It has been paid. When you talk to some of us, they say, fear. Okay, continue in fear. If you don't die today, tomorrow you must die. And that's why I always say, I prefer to die a hero than to die a coward. We don't have a voice in the Christendom. I pray, Daddy, God that has raised you to be a leader in this world, you are sure that there is a sword behind you. But one thing I want to say is that we must die for our children to survive. If I know that if I die today, I will be a sacrificial lamb for them to survive, honestly, I prefer to die. What are we doing in the house? If you talk about churches, nobody will even listen. I think this forum is the best place that will speak out and say it the way it is, because it's not about church. I pray that God will give some of us the boldness. That is what they have. They are so bold. They are not afraid of anything.
That's true.
They can stand and say whatever they want to say. But our own, we are afraid. Let them not come after my children. Let them not come after me. So they should come after the church of God. There's a very big plan ongoing now. And truly, there is no house of a Muslim. Let me just keep the places I know very well. Kaduna, Jos, Benue, Niger, Abuja. All these Muslims, you see them in hookahs. There are weapons with them. They are carrying their wives outside to go and train them. Small children and wives. I saw children of 6 to 7, 8 years. They were training them in the bush and they were rolling.
Yes, I saw it.
Military training. I started crying. One of my sons asked me, "Mommy, what is happening?" I said, "I'm crying for the church. I'm crying for the church. I'm crying for the church. We have slept for too long. This is the time we should wake from our slumber." The Bible said, if you serve your life, you lose it.
Yes.
And when you lose it, you will find it.
Yes.
This is the time to prove that if I perish, I perish. Esther said that did she perish?
She didn't perish.
She didn't. Because there's a God in Israel.
Yes.
These people are planning, they are having ideas every day. We don't have ideas at all. Our own is to think of money, my business, my this, my that, my church, how we will get tithes from the church, how our members are decreasing, how our members are growing. That is all we know. Shame.
That's fine.
Go on to the church.
So, you had it all. What really bothered me? All the things this woman said bothered me. But the one that she said that the national church in Abuja, for those of you who know Abuja, you will know that the national church and the national mosque, they are neighbors. The National Church in Abuja doesn't have a C of O. You know what that means? So that means tomorrow somebody can come and say, okay, this place should be demolished because it's on an illegal ground. That brings me to asking people like Obasanjo, when they were, ruling Nigeria, what exactly did they do for Nigeria? Because as a president, you won't tell, because the National Ecumenical Center has been there, was constructed during his period, and doesn't have a C of O. And we are afraid to talk. This woman you had that well. She was a Muslim, so she know what she's talking about. Even somebody that's not a Muslim now is know what is going on. Now, this is not about one religion against the other. No. The best people I have interacted with in life are Muslims. Yes. You can even do business with Muslims and you have rest of mind. There's some brothers and sisters in the church, so I know them. But when it comes to radical jihadists, even Muslims themselves, real Muslims themselves, they are afraid of them. So if in this video, on the thumbnail of this video, I'm calling out Pastor Adija Adeboye, Daddy Gio. If we cannot conclude, in fact we cannot start the history of Pentecost in Nigeria without mentioning your name. Prayer is good, but we can't rely on prayer alone. Bishop Oyedepo, I know you. You are a one-man lion. I know what you can do. SARS, if Khan is not doing anything, his PFN is sleeping, some of you should form a coalition outside so that we will leave the red tapeism of Khan and PFN. Form a coalition and go to Buhari and give him an ultimatum. Pastor Paul Adefarasin, I know you have talked, Bishop Oyedepo, you have spoken, but we have to do these things collectively. It's no longer safe to be saying this thing just in your domain alone. There has to be a coalition. There has to be an agreement. There has to be you have to express holy anger. Dr. Abel Damina, don't just sit down in New York, please. Pastor Israel Oladele of Genesis, yes, I call you out to this because they can't. You might say, I'm small. You are not small. There is no baby in the things of the spirit. What's his name? Josiah was 8 years old when he began to rule Israel. The kind of revival I see you bring into Sele is unequal. So that's why I'm calling you out. Who else? Pastor Adefarasin, Pastor Saleh, Pastor Joshua, Selma. Please, all of you, go and meet this man, Buhari. Yoruba will say, speak to him where he can hear. We can't continue like this. Look at what is happening in Afghanistan. Pastors are hiding. Pastors they've gone under in Afghanistan. Nobody can hold any service there. God forbid, if anything happens in Nigeria, there won't be any gathering. There won't be any church gathering. Nothing. That's why I'm begging you, please. It's good to pray. Prayer works, but we cannot pray alone. The Bible says faith without work is dead. Dead on arrival. You heard what that woman said. Unfortunately, it's not enough to go to Aso Rock and Sheikh Buhari and smile. It would take you serious. Look at prophets in the Bible. They give kings ultimatum. In front of God of whom I serve. Elijah a lot of time. You taught us all these things. Give Buhari an ultimatum. This is it. And see. Pastor Tunde Bakare, yes. Calling you too. I know you've been talking. Yes. You people should come together. Instead of taking yourself to police station, taking people to a police station because of what is not worth it. Please form a coalition if Khan and PFN is sleeping, and go meet this man Buhari and call him to order. Or else Nigeria is sitting on top of gunpowder. Nigeria is sitting on top of gunpowder, and if it explodes, abale abauko. We can still gather now because nothing is still happening as it were outside, but underground things are happening. Look at what is happening in Afghanistan, and pastors are crying out for prayers. They are crying out for help underground. They've gone on under. That's why I said today I'm going to. You people know church history more than me. That's why I took you on a very brief background of church history. Turkey is there. Asia Minor. It is now an Islamized country. This woman just said it, that Nigeria is Islamized in constitution. You know what that means. And we have had a Christian president. The only thing Obasanjo was interested in was third term. He couldn't lobby for that constitution to be amended. He was busy lobbying for third time. Sometimes I wonder, people, what do you want really? Now the constitution, so I don't know. I just don't know. For us in diaspora, we can say, well, we have crossed the bridge, but then we have people there. It is still my country, no matter what. So please, I'm begging you in the name of God that we all serve. The Bible says if you know what is right and you don't do it, it is sin. So this is the right thing to do. This is the right time. Speak to power. Speak to power and let the devil be ashamed. They can't kill you. Speak to power. As you are even keeping quiet, they say they will be laughing that see them. You think if all of you march to Aso Rock and give Buhari ultimatum, you think you give him 7 days, and if he didn't do anything about this, what is happening in Nigeria, he will die. Do you think he will not believe? They know our God. They know. But if you are high, they will just be look at them. Please, every one of you that I've called, and some of people that I don't know that I couldn't call on this video, come together, unite in this. I know unity is very far from the church, but unite in this to save Nigeria, so that we won't be hiding like pastors in Afghanistan are hiding now. God bless you. Subscribe to this channel, comment, share the video, like, so that I will see all your profiles. And then when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to send you a customized mug. You can see that. This one I did on my birthday. So I love you. God bless you. We'll be praying. There won't be war in Nigeria, but we have to do something. We have to move. We have to speak to power. Thank you for watching. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. I'm so it is well. Bye. Be safe.